Mic check right now. Mic check. Okay, this is the Hollow Knight boss ranking. I'm gonna go through all of these bosses here and rank them from absolute radiance level to this is not a boss, because some of these guys are not bosses. We're gonna be using the godhome skill set, so you have everything unlocked by godhome. So that's what we're gonna be ranking the bosses by. This list would be different if we were just going through the game like in order, but we're doing godhome. So yeah. First we have the broken vessel. This guy is easy enough, just descending dark a lot. We're gonna be descending dark a lot in this because descending dark is broken, and well, actually all the spells are kind of broken. They're just really strong. So there's these guys are gonna probably be any of these guys who the spells just hard counter are gonna be very low on the list, and so that's why we also have Brooding Malik. This guy's also super easy, just descending dark. Okay, these guys are actually kind of hard, but they aren't too bad. You just have to time your spells right. You have to get the Dream Nail off too, and you can just mow them down pretty fast. Crystal Guardian. This is also super easy. These early game bosses are really easy, and the same thing with Dung Defender, though you do have to dodge a little bit more with him. Also, maybe should slow that. Elder Who is easy. Especially with the shade dash, you don't even have to dodge the rings. You just shade dash while he drops the rings, and you just avoid everything. We have Enraged Guardian. This guy is a little bit harder than the Crystal Guardian because he does 2 mask damage, but he's not that much harder. Like, you probably won't get hit by him. If you can beat Crystal Guardian, you can beat Enraged Guardian pretty handily. And we have Fail Champion. Now this guy would actually be difficult, like lock in time, but the thing is you can very easily cheese him, which makes him go from lock in to medium only. He's not that difficult if you have the spells and you just burst him down. Well, this guy is just this guy, but the False Knight is just the Fail Champion, but much easier because he's just moving so much slower and you can dodge him very easily. And same thing. Well, Flukemar is easy, but she can be a bit troubling if you don't kill her in time. But she's easy enough. Actually, she's like top of super easy. You just Abyss Shriek a lot. Same thing with Galen. You just Abyss Shriek a lot, and he'll go down super fast. This is the same level as Brooding Malik, honestly. You just Descending Dark. Maybe I should actually erase the easy enough tier because it's not a good bell curve right now. So yeah, let's do erase this one. Maybe put these guys in lock in here. Well, no. Well, a lot of the bosses are super easy because they can't really do much against godhome spells. Like, these guys would be maybe a little bit more difficult if you fought them while playing the game, but this in godhome you are really overpowered, and these guys are just early game fodder, so that's why they're just down here. And it seems like Gorb is actually kind of he's not difficult, but he can uh, damage you a bit if you get careless. You usually use the nail arts on him. Same thing with most of the ghost guys. You use the nail arts on them instead of actually trying to beat them with just nail flashes. Now Sly is actually difficult. Sly is not difficult, but he's top of medium. He's definitely harder than all of these guys combined, honestly. Um, yeah, his phase 2 is can also be tricky if you don't know what you're doing, which is why he's gonna be at the top of medium. Great Prince out. Now this guy is also medium. He's probably easier than the Nail Sly because he a lot of people say he's RNG and stuff, but it's only if you don't use Descending Dark enough. If you use Descending Dark enough, he cannot do like anything. You just kind of D-Dark whenever he does his little jump down, and then you just whack him, and that's how you kill him pretty fast. We have Bruce Mother, which, come on, okay, this is not a boss. This guy is not a boss. She's very easy. Hunt. I don't remember this guy's name, but he's been Hive Knight. He's Hive Knight. Hive Knight is actually kind of difficult. He's not that difficult, but he may give you a challenge. But he's probably harder than these two, but not as hard as Phil Champion if you don't use your spells correctly. And here we have the first Hornet fight. The first Hornet fight is also a joke. By the time you get to this point in the game, you can kill her very, very fast, especially with a Beast Shriek if you time those right. And the second Hornet fight is actually kind of hard a little bit. She's like over here. She's easier than Great Prince though, but it's definitely you have to actually dodge and actually time your hits correctly. So that's why she's gonna be up here. And this is Last Kin. If you can beat Broken Vessel, you can probably beat Last Kin, because the fights are basically the same thing, but Last Kin is just faster. I'm gonna put this guy below Oromato. Actually, yeah, below Oromato. He's not that bad. I'm gonna move Gorb down because yeah, I don't think Gorb is the same level as Lost King. They are also these guys over here. And we have the Mantis Lords, the normal variation. These guys, they don't pose much of a challenge in Godhome, so they're probably less difficult. Actually, they can take some time because you can't actually just burst them down. You can't hit them a lot because they teleport and move around a lot. So probably top of super easy, but we'll blow this down below Gorb. I think, yeah, that seems about right. Here we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff. This is this guy Markov. Especially in, we are doing Pantheon of Hollowness, like ascended versions of all of these bosses, and in ascended version, the floor is gone, so he's also really he's really hard to actually hit because of the shield. Like, if the shield didn't exist, this guy would be in like medium, but because the shield exists and he can sort of hit you while you are hitting him, it's time to lock in. You need to lock in a little bit if you want to beat Warcraft, unlike these other guys. And Marvel is a bit Shriek fodder. can be a he can actually take some mask lives off of you if you aren't careful. So I'm gonna put him a little bit higher than these guys, but he's not too bad. He's just you just have to make sure that the physics, yeah, you understand how the physics work so that you can bounce the normie ball away from you whenever necessary. Massive Monster is not a boss. That's nope. And okay, Nightmare King Grim. Nightmare King Grim is lock in time. He is the one of the few bosses that you have to lock in for because he is difficult. Sorry. He is difficult. Yeah. But he isn't absolute radiance level because nothing is absolute radiance level. We'll talk about her later, but she's crazy. Vengefly King is about the same level of Scrub's Mother as a boss, but there's two of them, so we'll put them here because it's slightly harder than Scrub's Mother. Then we have the Ghost, the No Eyes girl. She's kind of hard, but the thing is, she can't really kill you. Is the thing. Like it is difficult to die to her. You can stay out of the whole shrieking ghost things, and then hit her, and then there's a lot of time to heal. There's a lot of wiggle room here, but she is a bit harder than a lot of these guys down here, just because she moves around a lot, and you might get hit by the thorns or the souls sometimes. So she's probably here. She's harder than these guys too. Yeah. Nosk is very okay, wait, hang on. I guess technically we aren't doing these guys because they don't show up in list, but if they did show up in Pantheon of Hollowness, they would be like medium level. Yeah, I think they'd be medium level, really. No, sorry, they'd be like over here. They'd be easy enough, but the thing is, and that just obliterates him. Actually, probably he's more difficult than this guy, and this guy, but I think the Broken Vessel might be a bit harder than him. So yeah. But the thing is, these guys don't really have like an order because all of these are kind of just spell fodder. You just die to spells, so it's not that crazy. Not that important for the order here because they're all just kind of the same. Apples are a bit more difficult though. Apples are like last in medium. They can hit you. They can hit you a lot. Especially if you're not careful, they can damage you a lot. When you kill one of them, the other one gets fast, and that's really annoying to deal with. So I'm gonna put them at the end of medium here. Unlike this guy. This guy is the top of super easy. This guy is the Paint Master is a bit more difficult than all of these guys, but he's not up level. He's easier than the up levels. Okay, Pure Vessel and Nightmare King Grim are kind of interchangeable, honestly. Like sometimes you have more trouble on one of them than the other, but they're basically the same in terms of difficulty. They're both very fun bosses. They are very difficult when you first start, but after a while, after you know all the patterns and stuff, it's really fun to fight them because you know what they're gonna do and you can dodge them, and it's really satisfying to get a perfect Pure Vessel or Radiant. Well, yeah, I mean Radiant, Nightmare King Grim, and Pure Vessel. So Yeah, but they are still difficult. Like, you can't just mindlessly fight them, or there is a good chance that you will die. Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle is definitely more difficult than a lot, but um, Descending Dark is your greatest friend, and also jumping. Descending Dark and jumping are your biggest allies in this fight, and if you can do that, these guys aren't too bad here. But they might hit you a little bit if you aren't careful though, so we're gonna put them over here above the second Hornet fight. Then we have Soul Master. So the Soul Master is Abyss Shriek fodder, like all of these guys. We're gonna put him here because he is Abyss Shriek fodder. Actually, he's gonna go down here. And then Soul Tyrant. Soul Tyrant is actually kind of hard. Like, not hard, but he can be really annoying because he teleports a lot, and that can prolong the fight and make you lose master cards. The thing is, the part he appears in is part of like the 4 hardest boss fights in the game, or like he appears before Morkoth, Zod, and Phil Champion. So if you lose some health to him, it can make this fight really annoying and also more difficult, which in turn will make this fight more difficult. And you might either die here, or you might get to Phil Champion with not much health. So he's gonna, but the boss itself isn't too bad. He's like same level of difficulty as these two. These two are interchangeable, I think. Unlike Soul Warrior, which is not a boss, this guy is not a boss. This guy is a fraud. He's like over here. He's the hardest of the not bosses, which impressive, but not really, because he's still not a boss. The Soul Collector. The Soul Collector is actually is he the no he's not even the Soul. He's the Collector. Sorry, he's the Collector. The Collector, I think we will put in medium, probably above Oblobbles. His Ascended fight is more difficult because he spits out like primal aspects and stuff, but the thing is, the primal aspects only really give you more soul to deal with him, and Abyss Shriek also just obliterates him too. Actually, he might be like over here. He's like easy enough. Okay, hang on. And we're back. Oh, so we have the Trader Lord here. He's a fun boss to fight, but he's also not difficult. Like, he is honestly, he's not even that difficult. Like, he's not these guys level, but he's Nosk level. I think he sort of just goes down really fast. I guess it's worse than Nosk because if he hits you, he does 2 damage, but most of the time he really can't hit you if you dodge correctly. So yeah, that's why he's just down here. And we have Grim, the normal Grim. He can be a bit annoying, but he He's probably he's the same level as up levels, but for different reasons. You can't kill him as fast as the up levels, but he also probably won't hit you as much as the up levels. So we're gonna put him here. He's the same level basically. Umu, this guy is the most annoying fight in the entire game. I hate this guy. This guy sucks. He's just annoying. He's not even like. Honestly, I'm gonna make a new tier from him. He's just trash. Like he doesn't deserve to be ranked. He's just annoying. He's just straight up annoying. Like he sucks. The stupid jellyfish that he puts out, the RNG in the fight, it's just so annoying to deal with. Umu. Okay, Watcher Knights. Watcher Knights are also just gonna be easy because Descending Dark. Descending Dark makes a lot of these guys fodder. These would be like medium maybe if Descending Dark didn't exist, but because Descending Dark exists, they're like as easy as Brooding Knotlick, or maybe even the champion thing. Yeah, there's just like a lot of champions. Little champions basically, the Watcher Knights. And we have White Defender over here. Terrible name. It's not. I think he's actually kind of hard. He can hit you sometimes. I would say he is harder than Oro and Mato. Actually, I should move these guys down a little bit more. They are easier than Grim, I think. And this guy is probably as difficult as Hive Knight, maybe a bit more, but this guy is a bit more difficult than Hive Knight, but not much after that. Yeah, and so here we have the final like 3 bosses. The Winged Nosk is like just annoying. He's no ice level. He's annoying, but he's probably not gonna kill you. He's just really annoying. But you can Shade Soul him, get double hits. You can also Abyss Shriek him at the start, and he goes down pretty fast. So that's good. And we have Zero. This guy is Gorblow. He's easy enough, especially with the nail arts. Actually, we should probably no, they're in the correct place. And finally, we have the hardest boss of them all, really. More than Absolute Radiance, I'd say. This guy is impossible to beat. So yeah. But thankfully he's not in Pantheon of Hollowness, because that would really just destroy any chances of anyone ever beating the game. Now let's talk about Absolute Radiance for a quick second before we end. Absolute Radiance is really difficult. Like, the thing with her is she has like 6 phases, and all of them are kind of RNG based. You have to really hope that you can dodge the attacks correctly. There can be some times where the attacks feel like they're just unavoidable. Like, I know that you probably can, but I don't think I'm good enough to actually avoid all of her attacks, because there's some patterns, like sometimes she does the light laser thing and then the sword thing, curved sword thing at the same time, and you dodge through the light laser to get hit by the swords. And sometimes you have to you also have to hit her a lot. Like, she is really tanky. You can't just Abyss Shriek 3 times and then they die. You have to Abyss Shriek her like 6 times, and That can be really difficult, especially in phase 4, where the floor is gone and you have to go on the different platforms to chase her. She teleports around a lot too, which makes her more difficult to hit. And the climb is easy enough, but you have to, at that point you are like, you might be on 2 health or something, because the 4th phase can really beat a lot of health out of you. So that's why she is up here in her own tier, and all of these guys are down here. Okay, these 3 are not really in godhome, so we're not gonna rank them. But yeah, that's I think this is a good list. I think yeah, I think this is my list for Hollow Knight bosses based on difficulty. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.